Good morning, friends. It's Mary from Rocky Mountain Gardens. Today I am back because we will be installing a new fountain in my yard. I'm so excited for this, guys, because I bought a fountain at a home show. Oh, I think it was at least 15 years ago. And now it has a fairly bad leak, so the water level keeps dropping down. So to make a long story short, I'm going to be hauling my old fountain away today and installing a new fountain that I bought on overstock.com. Now, I looked at concrete fountains and I looked at fountains made of resin and talked to people with both types before I made my decision to go ahead and get a resin fountain. And it may not hold up quite as long as a concrete fountain, but oh my goodness, these are so much less expensive. I got this fountain that was selling earlier in the season on Overstock for $500. I got it for $300 and free shipping. So I think you'll like it, and let's go ahead and get started. Before I do, I just wanted to share with you that I'm going to be connecting my outdoor rated extension cord to my fountain, and then it is connected to a GFI plug, so if there's any problem with a surge in the electricity or anything, the GFI plug will turn it off. But in addition, I'm going to put a bigger picture right here for you to see. This is called a plug cover for the outdoors, and you put where your two plugs connect inside here and snap it shut, and it protects it from water and the weather. All right, guys, so here we are in my garage, and that's the box that my fountain came in. And I do want to unbox it so that I can be sure all the pieces are there and that nothing is broken. So here I am cutting the tape open on the box, and I'm going to try to flip it over. I wasn't sure exactly how we were going to get this out, but luckily my friend Autumn was here making a guest appearance and opening up the box and pulling out all these pieces. It was a little hard. It was packed in tightly, but actually very well, and nothing was broken. We were so happy to see. And we got all the pieces out, with especially that large bowl in the background that Autumn's holding so it doesn't fall out and break. So there you are. It's all out, and each piece was in great shape, and it was ready for me to install when I got the time. And this did take a couple of days because I spent a day cleaning out my fountain, as you can see here, my old one, just using a bucket to get out all the water. And I'm sorry I didn't get footage of my friend Laura and I removing my old fountain. It was quite a chore, I am not kidding. It was large and unwieldy, but we did get it done. And if you saw my earlier video about making a garden path, I mentioned there that my soil at my house is almost solid sand, which is great when you're doing a project like this or my garden path, because I didn't have to bring in any sand to make a firm footing for my fountain. I just had to work, as you can see here, with my level, making sure that these two cinder blocks that I have that I'm using for the base are very, very level. That's the key to having a good project, is starting with a good base. And as you can see here, I have put my the base of the fountain onto my cinder blocks. And now I have to fish the cord down for the pump down inside the base of the fountain, which was a little unwieldy doing it myself, but I managed to get it done. But holding that large basin was it was a little clumsy of me to plan it that way, but oh well, you do what you have to do to get these projects done. So then we place the basin, the largest bottom basin on, and I got it centered and everything, and then I pulled the cord down through the rest of the space in the base and got it set perfectly. And then here you can see I've added piece number 3. I'm adding number 4, and then lastly will be the topper right here that is so pretty. It's like a sort of a pineapple or artichoke looking topper, just perfect. And then we're going to be adding some water. You have to fill the bottom basin, and one thing with these kinds of fountains, you do have to be sure to fill and keep that bottom basin filled with water when you turn on your pump, because you don't want your pump to burn out if you let the water get too low. So that's something you do have to be careful for. But otherwise, look at it. It's just running perfectly, and it looks so pretty, and the sound of the water is very soothing and restful. Now, as you can see with the base here, I've piled some of my extra stones around the concrete cinder blocks to sort of hide them right now, but next spring I will be adding plants around the whole of the fountain, the back and the front, which will hide those cinder blocks that I'm using for my base. And oh my goodness, it will be so pretty when I add some color around the fountain. And there it is, guys. Okay, here's my friend Laura. Hi, who was a big help for me setting this up. Oh my gosh, in removing my old fountain. What a job that was. But she's a big, strong girl power. And I want her to say hi to her husband.
Hi Sam, how are you? I know you religiously watch Mary's videos, so I wanted to just say hi.
Sam is actually in Afghanistan right now, so hi Sam. Well friends, I'll try to talk loud because we have a very noisy neighborhood today, and I wanted to share one last tip with you before we go, and that is to purchase some sort of outdoor rain and weather resistant cover for your fountain, especially for over the winter months. And you know, here in Colorado, and I know probably in the South too, the sun is so strong in the winter time and can really cause a lot of damage to your fountain. So I recommend that you purchase some type of fountain cover, and guess what, they do sell them on Amazon. So I'll put a link for my cover on my description, or in my description box below, for you to check out if you're interested in protecting your fountain this winter. You know, we all have to do things to prepare for the winter time in our outdoor garden rooms and spaces that we enjoy in the spring, summer, and fall. Okay guys, so I'm going to say goodbye, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel, and I hope this video was helpful for you and inspires you maybe to get a fountain if you don't have one yet in your garden, because they provide such a delightful movement of water type of sound for your garden space. They're just really lovely. And also, don't forget to look for my very last autumn garden tour that will be coming up within a week. I want to share with you all of my late blooming flowers that bring us joy, you know, even as the months are changing and winter is approaching. We can still be outdoors and enjoying our gardens. And oh my goodness, I have some lovely late blooming flowers that I would like to share with you. Alrighty guys, take care, and I will see you in the next video. So long.